Good morning. Today I'm going to be doing another beauty subscription box get ready with me. I'm trying to kind of do a full face of products. If I'm not too energetic, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready. Remy's laying here next to me, and I don't know if you can see the mess in the back or not. I have a video coming up probably. I got a new train case for my Pro Kit, and I'm taking that opportunity to really sort through what was in my kit and A, start transitioning to cruelty-free with my kit, and B, just kind of, I built that kit, at least 3 years ago. So kind of determining things I really don't use and don't need to take up space, and kind of condensing my kit. So I don't know if you can see that mess back there, but it's like all over the floor behind me. So like I said, bear with me. I am tired this morning. So I have canceled my Sephora Play subscription as well as my Glossy Box subscription. So I just have BoxyCharm and Ipsy to get ready with. I am having to supplement a couple products because this is not a full face of makeup. So the first item that I'm going to be using came in BoxyCharm, and this is the Aloe Pure Skincare Time Repair Serum. And it's actually quite a good size bottle. I'm going to apply this all over my skin. I accidentally ordered 2 BoxyCharms this month. So I got these products twice, and they were exactly the same except for one product was a different color. So I'm going to be saving those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll give them away to somebody, either a giveaway here or give them to a friend. So there's that. In Ipsy, I received this Peter Lamis Supreme Radiance Complexion Booster for all skin types. It's a little trial size. Ooh, that's a funny color. Yeah, we all know what that looks like. Really, could you not have like come up with a better color for that? This does have like a silicone primer feel. Last month was very eyeshadow heavy with the products, and this month I actually didn't get that many, so I'm going to be supplementing. I actually haven't used this palette. I've had it, I just haven't used it. I'm going to be using the Milani Everyday Eyes in 05 Earth Elements. I have 2 others of this. I have 2 other colorways of this palette, but I have not used this one yet. For sake of time, since this part wasn't part of the subscription boxes, I'm going to speed through this. So I feel like with all of these Milani palettes, I think it's all of them, there's been like one color that I've been like, So in this palette, it's definitely this bigger one here. This looks really pretty. I know this is not really supposed to be a review, but this is like hard. Like nothing comes up. Like I'm barely getting anything. And just even in like pushing your brush in it, you can see it's hard. So just in case you're like, ooh, how's that palette? Other than that, I think all the other colors gave a really pretty fall look. So the next product I'm going to be using is the new Hourglass Stick Foundation. I received this in my Ipsy bag because I redeemed my points. So if you like review products or you refer friends or whatever, you build points. The way I build my points is mainly by reviewing the products that I get in my bags, and then you can cash those points in. And I think this was like 1,000 points. I had to do like 2 years worth of reviews. So they didn't have, I thought I wanted warm ivory. They didn't have that one. I got buff, or at least they didn't have that one when I went to get mine. So this did come in my Ipsy, but it was not part of like my subscription. It was from doing reviews and building points. So that's how I was able to get this. And I've been really excited to try this. So it was like really thrilling to me that I could get it for free. I think this may be a little dark for me, but we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, this is gonna be a little dark, but that's okay. I have not bought the brush that is kind of made for that product, so I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I don't feel like I can really do a good review of this today because I am using both that serum and that this complexion booster are new products that I have not used before, so I don't know how they will affect the foundation. I can't say like, oh, I use them under all my other foundations and they work just fine. So whenever you have a foundation that's like not quite your color, well, in foundation in general, especially, I do this no matter what, and I'm just more careful with it if it's not my color. I take your foundation down under your jaw and down your neck, and then I kind of blend it out. And I get more careful with that, and sometimes I'll pull it down a little further if the further the color of foundation is off, and you can even color your ears a little bit, because almost everybody has a different color neck than face or body. Your neck's normally a little bit different. So, this is it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm not making a ton of sense. Since your neck is a different color, it's natural for you to have a little bit of a gradient or a difference here. So it's not as noticeable if the foundation kind of like fades into your neck, because you naturally have a little bit of a skin fade there anyways in color. What isn't natural is like a line right here. And that's, I think, the most common place that you see it. People just like cover their face and they stop. So I will see people out, and I'm guilty of it too. I've done it too, you know, when I'm in a hurry. You'll see a line where their foundation stops, and I don't like put foundation down there. I just drag whatever residual is on the brush down, so that way it really just like blends in on itself. Or even if you're using a sponge, I'll just kind of like drag the sponge down and push it around. I am going to tap this into the skin just in case there's any little brush strokes. I know it's excessive, but that's the way I am. So yeah, I would say that this is a little dark for me, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to go back and apply a little more where I've got some hyperpigmentation from some acne. Yeah, actually that was pretty good coverage, so that's the only two places I'm going to be putting that. I'm just going to tap that in. For concealer, I didn't get a concealer, so I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. This is going to help with the fact that the foundation's too dark. The next product I'm going to be using came in the Ipsy, and it is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And this is in color 02 Gleam. So on this trial size, it has almost like a little like lip gloss type squeezy applicator. I don't know if the full size has that. I'm going to be putting this on the tops of my cheeks. I'm going to blend it in with a sponge. That's pretty. It's very subtle. I think I would actually probably use this more to mix in with like a matte foundation, because this really isn't like brighter, but it adds a nice luminosity. So I could see this really working to mix with foundation. Next, I'm going to powder my face. There was no face powder in the boxes this month, so I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused. And if you're wondering what brush I used for my face powder, this is the one I use almost every day. This is the Sephora Pro Airbrush in number 55. Looks like this. This is like a limited edition handle. The 55 they will occasionally do in like a different handle style. I don't really know why, but it typically is the number 55 that they'll do it with. It's like the one. And when this came out, I was like, can you please do like, I would buy like a whole set of brushes if it had this handle, because it's like got a pearl to it. And this has lasted me for years and has not worn off. The glossy box, I got, not glossy box, I don't even have them subscribed and I still mix them up. In the BoxyCharm, I got the Beauty for Real Shadow Sticks. As we know, this is the one that I got two different colors. This is the color Everstruck, and it looks like this. And this is like a light color, so I'm going to use it to pop. We know I'm not a big fan of shadow sticks over the eyeball, but I do like them to pop color brightness into the inner corner. In Ipsy, I received the Beauty for Real. So yes, these are the same brand. Beauty for Real sent a shadow sticks in BoxyCharm, and they sent a Eyeline 24/7 eyeliner in Ipsy. This is in the color Black Magic. I'm gonna have to look this company up. It says made in the USA. Hopefully they're cruelty free. So this is a twist up, or, well, it looks like it's supposed to be a twist up, but I don't know, there's not a lot of twist up to it. That's going on very smooth. I don't use pencil eyeliners a whole lot. Typically, if I'm using a pencil liner, it's to tightline or to line my waterline. So my skill level with pencil liner is not that great. So see, we all have our advantages. I can slay winged eyeliner. I know some people can't. Well, I shouldn't say I can slay it. I feel like I'm pretty decent at winged liner. It doesn't frustrate me. Okay, and since I would typically use this for like waterline, I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm just kind of curious how it's going to wear. Because aren't we all always looking for that black liner that will stay on the waterline? Excuse me while I tightline. Okay, so I'm actually pretty impressed how well that went on the waterline and the tightline. A lot of times I'll have to like dry it off with a Q-tip first to get pencil to stick, and I didn't have to do that this time, and it really just glided on there. So I'm impressed with that. I'm hoping it stays. I'm hoping it's long wearing. It says 24/7. I don't think it says waterproof anywhere on it, so I don't know. But yeah, that's some pretty impressive quick application there. Okay, and then the last two items in Ipsy that I'm not going to be using today, they sent a Lord and Berry Intimacy lip color. I don't know what color it is. It's like a pencil. I don't like things that sharpen. The other thing they sent is this 111 Skin Harley Street London Biocellulose Facial Treatment Mask. Brightening activator and moisture infusion system. Pretty sure, yeah, this is a sheet mask. So that was the product. So the sheet mask, the Supreme Radiance Complexion Booster, the eyeliner, the lip pencil, the NYX Illuminator, and then with my points, the Hourglass is what came in this month's Ipsy. I received the teal bag. Not gonna lie, I was a little bummed about getting the teal bag. Purple's my favorite color. I was really hoping to get the one with the girl that had the purple hair, but that's okay. So we're gonna finish out the face with products from BoxyCharm. Just a quick review so far. We have used the Time Repair Serum, and we have used the Shadow Sticks. The next products we're going to be using, I thought this was amazing. We received the Coastal Scents Blush and Bronzer Mini Palette. Looks like this. And it came with this little brush. Inside, there are two blushes, a highlighter, a matte bronzer, and a shimmering bronzer. So I'm going to be using mainly this blush with maybe a touch of that. This brush is really soft. It's a synthetic hair. I'm going to clean that off. It looks like the blush stained it a little bit. I'm going to be dipping into the bronzers, kind of mixing them together. I don't really need bronzer since this color was already kind of dark for me. But we're just going to be extra sun-kissed today. So that's as much as we're going to go with the bronzer, seeing I'm already kind of dark. And then I'm going to be using an Up and Up brush to dip into this highlighter. Not my favorite highlighter, but it works. So I'm just gonna This is everything except for the shimmering bronzer. So the two blushes, the illuminator, and the matte bronzer. On the lips, we are going to be using Dirty Little Secret Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick in Phantom. This is the packaging. This is what it looks like. I just wore a red liquid lip yesterday, and I'm a little liquid lipped out. So yeah, so that applied very nicely. This is not normally an eyeshadow lip combo I would do. This honestly isn't really a lip color I would normally do, but it is pretty. I would probably wear it more in the summer. I'm kind of over here trying to do fall, so I've moved on somewhere. It's already dry. So that dried pretty quickly. The last item we're going to be using is from BoxyCharm, and it is the MAC Lash Volumizer Mascara. I think this brand is called I don't know. Looks like this. Okay, so my battery died and I've like charged it for 5 minutes. So I put on the mascara. Black mascara. You know the drill. Still don't have a mascara that I'm like, yes. So this is my get ready with me. I'm pretty happy with the look. Like I said, this is just not a lip color I'd be wearing this time of year. But it went on nicely and dried quickly. It is feeling a little drying. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'm excited about the Hourglass foundation. This blush palette was really nice to get a full palette. I heard next month's BoxyCharm has like a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and I'm really excited about that. I mean, the Ofra with the 6 eyeshadows was exciting, but that I'm really excited about that too. So I need to go do something with this hair before I go to work. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for spending time with me. If you don't mind, please subscribe or press the like button, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week.